Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. So if I'm wearing the same outfit as my last video, it's because I'm recording them on the same day. But anyway, today's video I am going to be showing you guys how I like to customize my wigs. If you hear any noise in the background, it is my cat running around. I say this in every video. She likes to play when I'm recording, so ignore that. But if you haven't seen my previous video, I did a 1-month update on my hair growth. So if you want to see that, I will have a link to it in the description. But let's get into this video. So this is the wig that I am going to be working on. It's a little raggedy right now, but that's okay. So basically, I recommend having a a mannequin head, a wig stand helps, pins, all of that stuff helps, but if you don't have that, then I don't know, make do with what you have. Anyway, so basically, if I find where I got this wig from, I will put it in the description, but I got this one a while ago, so I don't really remember. Okay, so now we're all up close and personal. So basically, I have not customized this wig since I got it, which was so long ago. Pretty much all I did was cut the lace off and start wearing it. So besides the obvious things of like styling it differently and coloring it, that sort of customization, there are a few things you can do to make it look more realistic. So what you're going to need is a spray bottle or just water, a comb or a brush or whatever, and some tweezers. So basically what I like to do is spray the front of it. And then this is where you want to comb it all back. I don't feel like doing all of it and really detangling it, so I'm not going to do all of the detangling, but I'm just going to try to push it back so I can really see what the hairline is looking like. And it also probably helps if you have like a clip to hold this hair back, so I'm going to go get one. I am just going to clip it back very loosely. You don't want it to be tight because we're going to be ripping some hairs out, so you want to just loosely put it back. And basically what we're doing is creating a more natural hairline. If you can see this one, it's pretty thick and it doesn't really gradually go back. It's just pretty harsh. So we're going to fix that. And this process can take a little bit of time or hours and hours. It really depends on how much you want to do. Also, I forgot to point out that I have actually customized this before. I did bleach the knots on this one, so I don't have a video on that yet, but maybe in the future I'll do a video on that. But for now, I'll have a link to some videos showing you guys if you want to bleach your knots. I definitely recommend it. Basically, just if you don't know what that means, the hair that's knotted into the lace on the underside, it usually is darker, like if your hair color is darker. So when you part it and stuff, you can see like little dots, like dark dots where the knots are. Is that a good explanation? I don't know. But basically when you bleach them, it kind of makes them invisible and it looks like the hair is growing out of your scalp. What I am going to do is start in sections, and I'm actually going to part this. And I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit more. I like to start in the middle, but it doesn't really matter where you start. So you're going to part very thin sections across the hairline, just like this. And I like to do it in small sections. You can do them in however big of sections you want, but basically you want to take anything and kind of weave it through like so and separate it, and then make sure that's back so it doesn't get in your way. And then you're going to start plucking some of these hairs out. Do not over pluck your wig. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You can't put the hairs back in. So you want to really go slow and look at it. Try it on if you have to and see what it looks like. And if you can see this white stuff, that's old edge control. So just ignore that. And then every so often you want to just comb through it and get all of those hairs that you've plucked out of it so you can't see them. And you're not I can't talk. You're not going to really notice a difference until you get a few layers back. So just keep working with it. Don't overdo each section because we just kind of want it to gradually get thicker as it goes back. I'm going to take another thin section. And again, you could spend hours doing this. It really just depends on how much you want to pluck it out. So you can really make it look natural if you really take your time on it. You can start to see through further back into the wig, and once you have it on your head, this makes it look really natural and it makes the lace kind of just blend right in. And you could go back as far as you want it really, or at least as far as the lace goes, but I wouldn't do more than a few rows back. You can really do as much as you want, but I definitely recommend trying it on through doing it and keeping it wet, because then you can really see when the hair is laying down. So this is the section I did. It's really small, takes a while. Like I said, go slow. You don't want to ruin a wig because they are expensive. So I'm going to do the rest of this off camera the same way, and I will come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back. It's about an hour or two later. I was recording some more videos and then I had to charge my camera battery, so I just finished this up. It did not take me long at all. I didn't do too much to it, so you guys can see that it looks a lot more natural. So you can do, again, you can go back as far as you want. Totally up to you. I did want to show you, do not be scared, because a lot of hair is going to come out and you're going to think, oh my god, I ruined my wig. This is how much hair came out, and I did what is considered a little bit of plucking. So a lot of hair comes out. It's okay as long as you don't over pluck and it looks okay on here, then you're good. Okay, now you're probably gonna have some extra lace. I kept more on than I normally do now, because in the past I used to wear my wigs with more lace showing. But anyway, so I'm gonna cut some more off and I will show you guys how I do that. I use an eyebrow razor. These are really cheap. You can pick like a pack up for $1 at like Walmart. And they work really well, and I feel like when more of a jagged edge. It looks more natural. So you have to be pretty careful with this because you're not going to be able to see some of the hairs up in the front and you might accidentally cut them. So I recommend like kind of picking it up. Sorry, this is kind of hard to show. And then cutting because you can see a little bit better. So I think that's pretty much good for now. Also, I want to show you guys, I detangled this wig, so it's kind of air drying right now. Don't mind that stuff back there. It was for my other video. But yeah, so now we're gonna take it off of the mannequin head and I will show you what to do next. Okay, so now here's the wig. Basically what you can do now is tint, or not tint the lace, just kind of put foundation over it to kind of match your skin tone better. So I recommend using a powder foundation. I have two right here, just because it's easier than using a liquid foundation, I think, but you can use whatever you want. So this one's pretty light, but it's to match your scalp color, not really your skin color. So now I'm going to put this on. This would be better with a wig cap. Even with my short hair, my hair is going to show through it. So I definitely recommend having a wig cap on. And I mean, the best way is to do the stocking cap method. Again, I will have a link to that in the description for some other videos if you want to know how to do that. But it just, I think, blends the best. Okay, so obviously I don't have it glued down or anything, so it is not the best right now. But you can see how it just blends a lot better. Sorry, I'm looking at my viewfinder. Like there you can see, and then if you have some baby hairs and stuff, it really just blends a lot better. Also, I know I look crazy, but before you wear the wig, after doing this, make sure you detangle it a lot. Like go over it multiple times, because if you don't, you're just gonna have hairs shedding out all over the place. Like I'm just pulling hairs out. Even though I already detangled it. So make sure you go through it really well, because that can get annoying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in my next video. Goodbye!